Hi, I'm Deborah Robin. I'm playing Lucy in P3 Theater Company's production of Jekyll and Hyde, a one-night-only fundraising event. If you'd like to learn more about this special event, here's an interview.
So the first question is, when and why did you want to be part of the P3 Theater Company Jekyll and Hyde musical and concert event?
When John told me that he was going to be doing Jekyll and Hyde as a fundraising event, this was several months ago, probably back in the spring. And I knew right away if I was available, I wanted to be a part of it. This would be very exciting. I love the show. I've never done it before. I'd only heard music from it, but it's one that I'd always wanted to be a part of, and particularly for an opportunity to work with John and the P3 Theater Company members again. I was very excited. So yes, it was a yes right away.
Who is your character and what is she doing at the beginning of the story?
Okay, so the character that I'm playing in Jekyll and Hyde is Lucy Harris, and she is a prostitute who works at a place called the Red Rat, which is kind of a brothel, kind of a club. And this takes place in late Victorian England, and she's a very wounded young woman. She's a wounded butterfly. She's had to be tough her entire life. She's probably never known what it's like for anyone to love her. And when she meets Dr. Jekyll at the Red Rat Club, he shows her great kindness, which she probably hasn't been shown much of before. And she starts falling in love with him.
Why is Jekyll and Hyde the story and the musical still popular, and why do you think it is relevant today also?
I think Jekyll and Hyde is still popular because it's dramatic, it's so melodramatic. It's really fun. Um it's kind of labeled as a gothic, kind of a rock opera feel to it, even though it's a little bit in the line of Phantom of the Opera. But I think it's just because everything is so intense about this musical. It's everything that we love about melodrama. I mean, the bad guy, Hyde, is really, really bad, and we've got beautiful damsels in distress, and the music is fantastic. And the harmonies are wonderful in this show. So I think it's just one of those chills and thrills kind of shows that's definite escapism that people enjoy watching. And particularly at this time of year, as we're headed into Halloween, I think it's a perfect selection. I think it's relevant today and also some of the underlying messages in it are that there's a shadow side to all of us. So Hyde is obviously the antagonist in the story. He's evil, but I also think he showcases the potential within all of us to choose which side we're going to feed the most. Which wolf do you feed? The good wolf or the bad wolf? How much energy are you going to give it? We all have the potential within us to do great harm to ourselves and to others. And I think every day we have to make a choice about which one of us we're going to be and bring into the world and how much good we want to create in the world. So none of us are immune. So in that way, I think, yes, of course, we all have a little Jekyll and Hyde, don't we?
My next question is, why is Jekyll and Hyde's story and music a fan favorite by people who love musicals?
I think people love Jekyll and Hyde still, again, because it's so intense. It's a dark fairy tale, which we all love. And most fairy tales originally, when they were originally written before the Brothers Grimm got a hold of them, were dark. They were cautionary tales. They were scary tales. Don't go out after dark and beware of the witch in the forest that wants to eat you. So this one is along the lines of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein too. It's kind of got this gothic horror melodrama about it that we love. Um, and it's set in Victorian England, but also it's a little anachronistic because, of course, the music is poppy. And I think that's probably why people are so drawn to it. It's just so dark and eerie and mysterious and chilling and thrilling.
I never get the same answer with this next question, no matter what production I ask about. What are you looking forward to when you are performing live in the church, performing Jekyll and Hyde, the concert?
I'm most looking forward to two things. The actual experience itself, when everything magically comes together with the costumes and the lighting and the cast, because especially the cast will be rehearsing separately to a large degree because we live in different parts of Los Angeles. So a lot of the cast and ensemble are rehearsing in Long Beach, and some of us are rehearsing in Los Angeles. So actually not be separated by distance anymore. So I'm looking forward to seeing everyone and working with everyone. And the second thing would be the most important ingredient is having an audience there. It wouldn't happen without them. So I'm looking forward to having friends and family and meeting new people who are maybe seeing a P3 production for the very first time, maybe seeing Jekyll and Hyde for the very first time. So I'm really excited to see the two elements combine.
Well, as a senior, are you looking forward to singing in that church because of the great acoustics too? Are you looking forward to, like, it almost feels like you're in a large theater. What are you looking forward as a singer?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Well, I've grown up singing in churches and yes, I love it. I think that theater itself is a kind of church. Um, Not necessarily where we worship, but where we come together in homage to something that's beautiful and bigger than ourselves. So I think it's actually a wonderful space to have the production in.
Now, I know this is a question like who's your favorite child or niece, but what is your favorite part or song in Jekyll and Hyde?
Oh, that's a good question. I think my favorite song in Jekyll and Hyde is a duet called In His Eyes. And it's a duet that my character Lucy sings with Emma. Emma is the ingenue love interest of Dr. Jekyll. She's his fiance. And Emma and Lucy sing a song about Jekyll, and it's beautiful, beautiful song. That's probably my favorite one.
Very important question. Why must the theater community, Jekyll and Hyde fans, music lovers come see the P3 Theater Jekyll and Hyde in concert one night event?
Well, first of all, it's just one night. So this is an absolute golden opportunity to come and see a bunch of incredibly talented people come together and create this beautiful, beautiful work of art that's going to be Jekyll and Hyde. So I think the energy in the room will just be off the charts. It will be a very special night with a lot of wonderful, kind, dedicated, and talented and experienced people pouring their energy and talent into this one production. So I think it's going to be a very magical and thrilling evening. Hi, I'm Deborah Robin. I'm playing Lucy in P3 Theater Company's one night only fundraiser event for Jekyll and Hyde, the musical. It's going to be an incredible, inspirational, inspiring, passionate night. It's going to have some of the most talented actors in the Los Angeles area pouring their hearts and souls and voices into this production. It's going to be absolutely magical and thrilling, and I can't wait to see you there. See you at the theater.